One of the things that these young men in the community wanted and needed more than anything else was a dad, because so many of them, their dads they're either dead or they're in jail or they've never met them. I turned up as a relatively wealthy and privileged Aussie, and what do I know about townships? Absolutely nothing. And so I just say to the guys, I'd be really intentional about it. And each week I'd say, okay, guys, so what's happened in the community this week? And they'd say, well, there was a little boy, he died yesterday, a 7-month-old baby, and his mum can't afford a funeral. We really want to help, but we need a bit of help. Can we do something? And I'm like, yeah, of course, yeah, let's do that. You guys want to do that, and you've got some resources to do that with, but not all. I've got some resources. Let's put those two things together. And then, the next week they'd come and they'd say, listen, Gogo, her house caught fire and she needs her shack rebuilt. Can we do that? So we did that, with one shack here and one shack there and another one there, and just kind of helping in small ways. And I realized that one of the things that these young men in the community wanted and needed more than anything else was a dad, because so many of them, their dads they're either dead or they're in jail or they've never met them, or they're on another farm 50 miles away, or they're in a mine, 500 miles away, et cetera, et cetera. And so the lack of fathers in that sort of central male role model is such a big issue in all of these communities. And, we started looking for opportunities to give these boys a chance to be a hero, to do something heroic. Not so that we could look like heroes, but so that they could look like heroes and they could change their own view of themselves, rather than looking at themselves as somebody who's got no hope, to somebody who's actually filled with hope and is a pretty cool guy. Like, that people want to interview on those are the boys you should have here, not me, apart from the also younger and fitter and all that kind of thing than I am. And they'll tell you the same thing, by the way.